Well, I think it's important to understand that where the media industry has been and where it's come to at this point. So the media industry used to be one of a broadcast kind of scheduled world where you'd sit in front of your TV at a particular moment in time to watch a particular program or listen to a particular radio show. We're now in a world predominantly driven by mobile, which means we're in a kind of one-to-one relationship. There are certain aspects where data is critical, all the way from delivering the most critical performant user experience, through to personalization, through to content curation, through to digital advertising so that they can deliver targeted adverts to us in real time. This involves in huge amounts of data being captured, transported, processed, analyzed, and then action taken to provide the content when we want it, what we want, when we want it, whenever we want it, on whatever device we want it, and we want the best experience. So data is absolutely at the heart of it, and that's why data is called the new oil. It'd be fair to say that the media industry is going through its most disruptive period in its history. So if you look at broadcasters, publishers, advertising agencies, they're all facing challenges of having to adapt to survive and thrive. Whether that is how do they make their mark against Facebook and other large content and publishing platforms, or it's dealing with ad tech or digital advertising sector and how they find their place within it. I do believe we're in a golden age. As consumers, we can get whatever we want from wherever we want it, and to have it work first time, most of the time, and give us the best experience. So I would actually say we're in a very disruptive, but in an incredible golden age, particularly for consumers. So if you look at us as a data center provider, we have over 50 data centers in 13 major city locations, close to GDP and audiences all across Europe. Yes, we have data centers that provide that resiliency and redundancy for clients, but actually what customers come to us for are what we call our interconnection hubs. These are the places where you can interconnect, for example, with your CDNs, with internet service providers, with our carrier community, with our internet exchanges. These are all critical for providing that high degree of quality of experience and doing it cost effectively. What we're actually seeing a lot more of here in Dublin and also in all of our other locations, the importance to host media processing in data centers like ours, where you can actually access the clouds. So being able to access it through our cloud access points, whether that's Microsoft Express Route or AWS Direct Connect, is increasingly important. So that kind of compute and network kind of mesh is really important for providing a kind of end-to-end quality experience. I think that actually with the increase in mobile and broadband speeds, we're going to see more immersive experiences. So we're not just going to replicate what we've seen before, but we're going to see AR and VR have increasing adoption. Looking further out, potentially we may even see holographic experiences through our mobile devices. Now, the only limiting factor we have to that right now is not actually interconnection speeds, it's actually battery power. So someone will come along and solve that battery power issue as well.